What do these Hollywood titans all have in common? They've all taken huge pay cuts and rearranged packed schedules to appear in the quirky, meticulously crafted worlds of one director. A director whose films often make less at the box office than what these stars might get for a single blockbuster. So how does Wes Anderson keep convincing Hollywood's biggest names to join his cinematic universe, no matter the budget? The answer isn't about the paycheck, it's about a totally different way of making movies, built on loyalty, community and the irresistible pull of pure creativity. Wes Anderson holds a strange and wonderful place in modern film. His movies are unmistakable, the deadpan humour, the whimsical sadness, the obsessively symmetrical shots, the storybook colours. You know an Anderson film the second you see it. But for a director who is so stylistically specific, he attracts a level of star power that would make a Marvel casting director jealous. And that's the central puzzle of the Wes Anderson universe. In an industry driven by 9-figure budgets and billion-dollar box offices, how does this soft-spoken director from Texas assemble casts that are by any measure priceless? It's a question that reveals a deeper truth about Hollywood. For many of the world's best actors, the greatest currency isn't money, but meaning. The secret is a unique production strategy that turns making a movie from a job into a creative retreat. Let's just get the most obvious thing out of the way: money. We assume it's the engine that drives every decision in Hollywood, but on a Wes Anderson set, that assumption falls apart.
Oh, I lost money for sure on every Wes Anderson movie I've ever done. It's a money-losing proposition. There's no question. But it's worth it. No, but it's like being in the best theater company ever.
Well, his budgets have grown since his shoestring budget debut Bottle Rocket, which was made for closer to $5 million. They're still incredibly modest by today's standards. The Grand Budapest Hotel, his most commercially successful film, had a budget of around $25 million. That's a lot of money, but it's a fraction of the 200 or 300 million price tag of a typical blockbuster. When your cast includes Ralph Fiennes, Jude Law, Owen Wilson, and a dozen other famous faces, the maths just doesn't work, unless of course the actors aren't there for the money. And they're not. It's one of Hollywood's worst kept secrets that actors take significant pay cuts to be in a Wes Anderson film.
You were paid psychically and emotionally. And
I think I made $4,200 on this movie.
$4,200.
Some reports suggesting they work for a union scale, the minimum daily rate. They're actively choosing to pass up massive paydays on other projects. This tells you right away that the incentive is different. It's not a financial transaction, it's an artistic investment. Actors aren't cashing a cheque, they're buying a ticket to an experience that Hollywood really offers. So if it's not the money, what is it? Look through Wes Anderson's filmography, and you see the same names pop up again and again. Bill Murray, Owen Wilson, Jason Schwartzman, Willem Dafoe, Adrian Brody, Tilda Swinton, Edward Norton. This isn't just repeat casting, it's the formation of a tribe.
No trailers or anything, so you're all, there's no difference or strange sort of hierarchical thing. Everyone is there together and you're all, it feels very united, and it's wonderful. I miss it, I really miss it actually.
This all started with Rushmore, when Anderson landed his first big star, Bill Murray. Murray loved the script so much that he agreed to work for a fraction of his usual fee. That one collaboration created a ripple effect. Having a respected veteran like Murray on board gave Anderson a whole new level of credibility. Murray's great experience became a testament to the director's process, and he became the unofficial first member of Anderson's cinematic family.
It's an automatic cast.
This recurring cast creates an incredible sense of stability and trust. When actors show up to an Anderson set, they're often surrounded by friends. They're not walking into a cold, sterile environment. They're rejoining a creative circle. There's a shared understanding of the director's unique tone, which cuts out the learning curve of a typical film shoot. This loyalty then becomes its own recruiting tool as new actors hear the stories and want to be part of the magic. This sense of community isn't just a vibe, it's built into how the movies get made. Wes Anderson doesn't just direct a film, he curates an immersive, all-inclusive experience. On a normal Hollywood set, actors are isolated. They show up separately and retreat to their own luxurious trailers between takes. The hierarchy is clear. Anderson throws that entire model out the window.
We learn to trust each other, and we trust Wes to, in a calm way, guide us through the log jams that we may be facing.
Whenever possible, he has the entire cast and crew stay together in the same place.
This is where we live. This is the Hotel Bourse. This is a living experience. We're living this life in this hotel, in this small, beautiful, preserved town.
For his animated films like Isle of Dogs, Anderson prefers to get the voice cast together in one room to record their lines, a real rarity in animation, where actors usually record their parts all alone. Meals are eaten together at long communal tables, there are no private trailers.
Sitting down and having dinner with everybody, meeting Richard, meeting Riz, and Tom and Brian and Benicio was it felt incredibly overwhelming, but in such a wonderful way.
It turns the whole production into something like a cinematic summer camp, an adventure that connects everyone in a way that just showing up for work never could. It might sound like a contradiction, but actors on a Wes Anderson set have immense creative freedom because of the director's famous precision. Anderson is a true auteur with a vision that covers every last detail, from the font on a prop newspaper to the exact colour of a character's sock. Nothing is left to chance. Because the director has such a clear and confident vision for the world, the actors are freed from worrying about it. They can put their entire focus on finding the truth of their character inside those meticulously drawn lines.
The one thing that is totally in the air, up in the air, is what are the actors going to do with it? And that, as planned as it may be, and as set as the dialogue is, they improvise everything about how they're going to do it, and it's pretty chaotic on the set because nobody really knows what's going to happen.
They've been given a perfectly constructed sandbox and invited to come and play in it. This precision also guarantees that no performance goes to waste. Actors know that their smallest choices will be seen and valued within the director's pristine frames. They're contributing to a piece of art where every single element matters. The core promise has always been the same: you're a vital piece in a beautiful, intricate and wholly original machine. This unique combination of community, artistry and vision is what makes Wes Anderson a master of his craft. He doesn't just direct movies, he builds worlds and invites us to live inside them, especially in his older work. So how does Wes Anderson do it? He offers actors something that money can't buy. He offers them an escape from the Hollywood machine. He swaps the lonely trailer for a loud communal dinner table. He trades the pressure of carrying a blockbuster for the joy of being one piece in a perfect puzzle. He reminds actors why they fell in love with their craft in the first place. The spirit of collaboration, the thrill of building a unique character, and the sheer magic of telling a story. He doesn't just hire a cast, he curates a cinematic family, and with every new film, he sends out another invitation to join. In an industry that's more and more defined by formulas and franchises, Wes Anderson proves that a singular, heartfelt vision isn't just a nice alternative, it's one of the most powerful forces in entertainment. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
And when he calls, do you just automatically say yes, or do you need to consider it first?
I think everyone says yes to Wes.